What's this this jingle thing you came up with?
It goes something like this.
The music in the background's really helping.
Yeah, it goes. Behind the scenes with Simon Key.
Wait, do it again.
Behind the scenes with Simon Key.
They started completely improvised, completely made up on the spot, completely just put together roughly. The first one was just something we said like, oh, let's make a film while we go away for the weekend. And we did, and it was pretty much all just made up on the spot. I think like during the day we're like, oh, we should film like an exorcism and it should be like scary and stuff. And then the second one we were like, all right, let's make like a story out of it that comes from like the first one. So we tried to make that a bit more like, I don't want to use the word professional because it wasn't, but like we tried to make it look a bit more better.
And then of course we got to the third one, which is where Daniel Hill directed and made. When we were talking about it and we came up with this one, and James started writing the script and we realised how long it is, that we suddenly went, oh okay, this is going to have to be quite properly well done.
Well, we stood outside KFC and we were talking about the third film which Dan had recently uploaded to YouTube, and we were like, oh, how cool would it be if we made another one, and like this happened and all this stuff, and we got a phone call, we gave you a phone call, and then we discussed ideas, and then me and Adam went back to his house and wrote a little piece of paper, and I had some general notes on, and I put that file on Instagram.
I had like this original list of events that happened in the film, and I just kind of went, I'm going to write a script now, and I just wrote the script. I mean, I don't think I ever learned or figured out how to write it, I just kind of did. I mean, it's still, not great, we're still filming stuff and someone's going, yeah, that doesn't make sense, change that, and I'm going, okay, I don't know.
Okay, so yeah, I have a Nikon D3-200. It shoots in 24 megapixel and films in 1080p, which is really nice. We've used this Nikkor, it's a 35mm prime lens. The depth of field is really impressive, and the aperture, it allows it to open much wider than my other lenses, which means shooting in dark environments means there's less grain and noise in the film. The other lens we've used so far is this, which is another Nikkor. The fact that it's 18-70 is really nice because we can get the good telephoto, whereas this is only 35. So we can go from wide to more zoom. Nice piece of kit. Nikon, everyone. Don't use Canon. Rubbish.
We're using a Takstar shotgun mic, and at the moment I'm just playing with sort of the settings to try and remove any hisses or sort of echoey sounds and stuff like that. So.
I need to make it stop! I need to make it stop!
Here we have the light that we've been using to use for the theatrics to make it light up. It's been good, it's been handy. We used it a lot during the Simon's Mine scene to light that room up. And I imagine we'll be using it a lot at night as well. You can use it because you can like stick around and like lift it like a crane like that. That's what I like using it for.
You could like panning shots of that, couldn't you?
Yeah. Or if you get like a character to hold it while they're walking.
Well, you said for Millie, you know the bit where she's all like, where she goes all weird and starts like creeping out?
Yeah.
Do that, Adam?
Okay. Monopod.
What's your opinion on that? I mean, to be fair, the only difficulties have been the organisation, just because it's so difficult to organise. Obviously, if you're working on an actual film and you have an actual budget and cast and you're a big company, you'd have a contract, you'd pay the actors. Whereas we're not paying them, we're just kind of getting friends to be free when they can be.
It's tough. The thing back there's got barricades, so it's kind of barricades.
So we've got it.
Sorry, I didn't even know these. Hello. Yeah. What was going on?
I'm going to work.
How are you? Brilliant.
Oh, it's your anniversary tonight, is it?
I just drove here.
By yourself?
Yeah.
Are you joking?
Well, with my dad in the car.
Oh, right.
Well, that's because your boss has never checked your CV or your background.
Is it makeup? Oh, come now. I'm not as bad as everyone makes out.
Okay, how did we do it? Adam, do you remember? Do what? Was the hair over or under his actual hair? The time lapse should really be of the makeup, so I'm just gonna.
We need to blur it out.
Tricky suitcase. All the demon hunting activities you could want.
Ah,
Some salt.
of course.
Some enchanted voodoo bracelets.
Oh, good.
A vial of demon blood. And a demon killing blade.
What's that?
The ultimate anti-demon kit. Amulets, talisman, and a blade forged with the Jerusalem Foundation Stone.
Forwards. Great. That's great. My favourite's when I eat.
Turn the collar up.
Then I turn.
Yeah.
Shades on. No, these are not skinny enough.
I wouldn't.
So the moment Dan stops,
Yeah.
open the door
Open this door.
open this door.
Up that side, yes. What's this? Yeah, can you open the door? Because otherwise
So we'll drive this door. Cat comes out, opens that door.
Yeah.
And we'll be on the feet still.
Okay.
Step out. So step.
Yeah, forwards.
Need one step forwards. So you can see us in the reflection.
Oh, yeah.
That's great. Do you want to do it at the pole? Just to make sure? Yeah.
We're doing that again?
Yeah.
Alright, mate.
Let's, just so we're not in the reflection, let's when we walk out, let's just walk that way. So let's stop that way and just turn so we go.
Do you want to use the pole?
Yeah, that's right.
Craig, you're just filming around and you go, getting all the evidence I can to prove you got crazy.
So I'll just show what you're doing.
That's fine. So we'll be in the so obviously you'll be at that end. Yeah. So can you get it so that if Craig's at the back anyway, you notice him, you kind of stop behind and then walk next to him. What are you doing? Getting all the evidence I can through like crazy. You look at me and then I'll turn around, get the camera off him, throw it to me, I love it.
What are you doing? Getting evidence. Prove that you lot crazy. Wait.
And the quality.
Did you get much stuff done, do you think?
Yeah, we got loads done.
Even if it's just
Quite difficult to walk in the
Sorry,
forest.
Simon.
It's true. Don't worry, James, I'm talking to Cat now.
Yeah. More interesting.
How are you feeling about tomorrow then? You're going to bring a
Bike
coat?
scene tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah, I think we're going to bring a coat because we all underestimated how cold it actually was.
Yeah. The weather's deceiving. It's blue skies.
I know, but it's still quite
It's
windy.
down like just.
We're going to bring a coat when we're stood around. But the fight scene will be really
We
good.
should make another.
Overnight, we left the set overnight and we come back to film.
So we're.
Adam is with Sigil.
It looks like tree sap. Can you touch that?
Right,
That's sticky.
Aww.
let's make a start straight away. Let's get Tyler over here and do that.
Take your time, Ty. Got all the time in the world. Oh, I thought it was you.
You're right, Millie. You look cozy.
Smite thee! Thus you bind yourself to a pact without fraud or deceit.
We're currently setting up the scene in night time when they're in a tent and everyone's asleep. Plot twist. We're not really in Avondale anymore. We're in a studio. Dan Hill is stunt doubling as Craig in the scene.
Because Craig went home.
No.
We didn't even go home, we went to his friend's bloody birthday.
Went to a birthday party.
Oh. Will there be live snoring from Dan? In the style of Craig.
She's gone off. What the hell are we gonna do, James?
Get rid of it. And we find an exorcism method and get rid of that part of Dantalion inside her.
But isn't that what he wants? He spent all this time trying to get to her just so he can do that. Shh.
We're just night timing this daylight room. Went up tin foil, so we had to go to the shop and buy some tin foil. That's like the budget. That doesn't exist, it's just gone. Because this scene is basically set inside Simon's mind. It's a scene where Dantalion, who is a demon inside Simon, kind of ventures back into Simon's brain to gain information. So he's kind of like a mind palace. If you're familiar with Sherlock, it's kind of where Simon is imagining himself in his own mind. It's his living room. But we're going to darken it and eerie it up a bit using some lighting to keep creepiness. Oh, if I stand here, does that block the light somewhat?
It doesn't show any light. Come back to here.
Dantalion, which is the demon possessing Simon's body, starts munching on this apple while he's talking. which is actually symbolic of Adam and Eve, you know, the forbidden fruit in the tree. So that Lucifer put the fruit there and encouraged Eve to take a bite is symbolic of Dantalion trying to take over Simon's mind and body. So tonight, this evening, we're filming a few small pickup shots, which we couldn't film at Avon Tyrrell because we weren't there at night time. So we're doing it at Lakeside, quite near to us. We're just waiting for it to get dark, basically. We're going round up there, up into that tree, to do a small scene with Dantalion. Yeah, it's just a magic of illusion, really, because we're kind of hoping it's going to be dark enough that you don't notice it's not exactly the same forest. We're warding off murderers and psychopaths. We figured if we act like murderers and psychopaths, they wouldn't come near us and murder us or psychopath us. Oh look, it looks like that shot from the first film. Well, I've got the head torch on my... with the knife.
Homer, 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 Homer.
We need to put a button knife reference in this film somewhere. That's not going to go in, is it? Hello, welcome to the editing bit. Just an example of like some of the stuff that we've got to do to each shot to make it look better. So as you can see there, that's the raw footage. It looks like naff, so we just had a little curve to it, and it just makes it a little bit more cinematic. But again, it just looks really odd, which I think is what we want. It needs to feel kind of like a dream, doesn't it? It shouldn't feel like a real scene, it should feel like it's all in your head. Let the whole scene in black and white. We could, do you know what I mean? Like there. So it's really like just pale.
Those fools running around with all their demonic protection in their position.
The usual living room again, are we? Anyway, I thought I'd pop in to have a little think myself.
So like here, for example, you've got two separate shots of Simon in two different places. You've got two different like shots which have cropped down the middle. So that, yeah. Although actually, I've encountered a problem already. You can kind of see his hand there is a bit feathered because the margin is in the right place. Slide that across really slightly. There we go.
Anyway, I thought I'd pop in to have a little think myself.
I really like that shot. Something Tyler says, something out the window. Let's not linger on me. Let's have a beat, you reckon? Files.
Essentially going incognito to avoid the mass of prying journalists looking to uncover the truth. We kept our heads down and got to work, studying and analysing everything we possibly could to work out all the unanswered questions. How did the demon first get there? What could it have done with all its victims?
I don't think we really got any reaction cutaways, they're just cutaways. There's nothing... Cat... I can't use Cat because she's in shot. I can't use the... Tyler, I think we've used all of his. It's not like we can even cut the line.
Yeah.
You need it because that's the first mention of Simon, isn't it? I know we've got like a wide shot.
It's what I've been feeding on for the last 7 or 8 years. Until I get back to full strength.
And why can't you just leave? Well, I discovered that noise is red. The colour of noise in film is red, which is why you'll notice that the whole film's got a blue and green tint. Makes sense. Because I've taken out red to avoid... That's why we found that your scene worked in blue. Because remember, green is the closest thing to red and blue. So the thing is, there's something about green that makes it look more cinematic somehow, isn't it? It looks more like film. Because they always say never go for like a blue tint, because blue, if you want to make it look like film, the film's got like a warm glow to it. Which is why if you take away the red completely and just make it blue, it just looks like cheap video.
Yeah.
Which is why green's quite a good colour apparently, because it's like just in between. God, I can't believe we're doing this.
Yeah.
2 out of 10.
I think in the most humble way possible for both of us, I think it does deserve it.
Cool.
Okay, we've got like 5 minutes to quickly run through.
Notes. Minor more technical things that could be changed by cutting little bits or whatever.
Credits.
That's nice. Okay.
Hi. So first of all, thank you for coming. It's really nice to have you all here. It means a lot. I won't go on too long. I'll just forget like a little something. But basically, the film you're about to see is something that's taken 2 years to get done. So you can probably imagine how relieved I'm feeling to have it done. That's quite a nice thing to be able to say. But what's been quite like remarkable for all of this is that even though it's taken that long to get done, the commitment and enthusiasm that you guys and everyone who's been in it has shows hasn't faltered once, and that's been something really nice for me. Like to have so much support from everyone, and I'm sure like Simon and Adam, who's somewhere else, will wholeheartedly agree.
I want to go back a couple of years when we first started this process, when we were just pissing around with a camera. You know, we thought it'd be fun to try some stuff, and that's where the idea came from. And we went down to a river, and I had the jacket out there, the yellow one, with me. And I gave it to James, and he was on the other side of the river, and I said, "Don't chuck it to me." And he was, "Oh, he was joking around." And my jacket just into the top of the river. And at that point, that was like my favourite thing, so I was very happy about that. My jacket's covered in mud and water and all that. And that was the jacket kind of stuck, and it features in all the films, and I just want to get rid of it. So I'm having an auction after this.
I just want to say that stupidly my name is on this film, and it shouldn't be, because in the scheme of things, I am so smallly involved in this, in what's being made, that it's
So we apologise for that. Still hope that you enjoy.
It's only teenage wasteland.
Thank you.
Get that. Cheers. If you were just there, if you were at the top, then...
Go and have a group photo.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. I don't actually give me something.
Do you want to put your arms around each other? Just the rest of this stuff.